Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are discussing the solution of internal test third. The test was conducted in the online format and it was in MCQ format. Here we have few questions which is related to that test only. We are going to discuss each question one by one and will elaborate the answer of in a knowledgeable way. Question number one, which is checking your remembrance, your knowledge. Question says that which of the following best describes the term data science? Option A, a field that uses programming languages exclusively for data manipulation. Option B, a field combining computer science, statistics, and data analysis to extract insights from data. Option C, a discipline focused on mathematical modeling and regression techniques. Option D, a technique for data visualization using graphical tools. In all these four options, the option B seems more relatable because it says that data science is a field that combines computer science, statistics, and data analytics to extract insights from data. Now we are moving to the question number two, where it will check your understanding, your comprehension, how you comprehend your knowledge. Question says that which of the following is the key difference between hypothesis-driven and data-driven research paradigms in data science? Option A says hypothesis-driven research begins with a specific question, while data-driven research starts with available data. B. Hypothesis-driven research deals only with structured data, while data-driven research deals with unstructured data. Option C says data-driven research is more focused on statistical analysis, whereas hypothesis-driven research uses machine learning. Option D says there is no significant difference between hypothesis-driven and data-driven research. In all these four options, the option A seems more relatable because it says that hypothesis-driven research begins with a specific question. Yes, while data-driven research starts with available data, the data which is available to the consumer, with that only the data-driven research is being taken out. Now we are moving to the question number three, which is the application based. Question says that if you have a data set consisting of customer's name, phone number, and email address, which type of data would this most likely represent? Option A says that structured data, option B says that unstructured data, option C is that quantitative data, option D says categorical data. In this, all the four options, option A seems more relatable because it says that it is structured data, and yes, it is the structured data which have a data set which is a data set which consists of customer name, phone number, and email address in a more suitable way. The question number four, which is checking your analysis, how you analyze a question. Question says that given a data set of students' exam scores, which of the following would be an appropriate measure of centrality for a skewed distribution? Option A, arithmetic mean. Option B, mode. Option C, median. Option D, variance. We all know that option number C, median, because it's a more suitable way. The marginal error is very low in median. Question number five, which is based on your evaluation, how you evaluate a question. Question says that a data scientist is comparing two data sets of customer demographics. Data set A includes height as a number, while data set B includes height as a string. Example 6 feet or 5 feet 7 inch, which is the primary issue with data set B. What is the primary issue with data set B? Option A says it uses the wrong format for categorical data. Option B says the data is not a format that can be easily analyzed mathematically. Option C says the data set contains unnecessary text. Option D says it violates the principle of data compatibility due to offering data types. Here, option B seems more relatable because it says that the data is not in a format that can be easily analyzed mathematically, which is true. Now we are moving to the question number 6, which checks your ability to synthesize, to create. Question says that suppose you have a data set with missing values and you need to clean it before further analysis. Which of the following actions would you take to handle missing data? Option A says ignore the missing data and proceed with analysis. Option B says remove rows with missing values regardless of the impact. Option C says use imputation techniques like replacing missing values with the mean or median of the data sets. Option D says randomly fill missing data with arbitrary values. Here, option C, which says that use implementation techniques like replacing missing values with the mean or median of the data set is the correct option. We are moving to question number 7, which checks your remembrance, you have what knowledge you have. It is direct question answer based question. The question says that which of the following data types is not typically a characteristics of big data? A. High variety. B. High velocity. Option C. High volume. Option D. Low complexity. Here we all know that it's option number D, which is low complexity, is the right answer for because we all know that option A, B, and C are part of big data. Big data are of high variety, high velocity, and high value. But it's not of low complexity. It is of high complexity because if you have big data, it's most probably it is going to be of high complexity only. Now we are moving to the question number 8 based on your understanding. Question says that what is the primary reason for using correlation analysis in data science? Option A says to determine the cause of an observed relationship between two variables. Option B says to find the degree to which two variables are related. Option C says to check if two variables are independent. Option D says to perform hypothesis testing on a data set. Here, option number C seems to be correct. This says that to find the degree to which two variables are related. Now, question number 9 is based on application only. The question says that you are given a data set. We are given a data set with the following feature. The features the question has given few features of the data set, which is age, income, and education level. Education level of that data user or anything that customer. You need to predict whether a person will purchase a product or not. Which type of problem is this? A. Regression. B. Classification. C. Clustering. D. Association. Yeah, it's a very easy question. The answer will be classification only because here it is talking about the probability that a person is going to purchase a product. Then it's based on classification that of income, age, and education level based. We are moving to question number 10, which is of analysis. Question says that you have a data set with missing values in the age column, which is quantitative. You are deciding between using the mean or the median to fill the missing data. Which of the following situation would make the median a better choice than the mean? A. The distribution of the age column is normal. B. The age column has extreme outliers. Option C. The data is categorical, not numerical. Option D. There are no missing values in the age column. Here, option number B, which is the age column has extreme outliers, seems to be correct. And it is correct. Option number 11, it is based on evolution. Question says that which of the following statements about correlation is true? Option A says a correlation of 0 implies that two variables are causally related. Option B says a correlation of 1 means there is no linear relationship between two variables. Option C says a negative correlation means there is that as one variable increases, the other decreases. Option D says correlation implies causation. Here, option C seems to be correct, which says that a negative correlation means that as one variable increases, the other decreases. Now we are going to question number 12, which says, which is of creation synthesis based. Question says that, given that data is often messy and inconsistent, which of the following approaches would take to ensure the data is clean and analyzable? Option A says conduct exploratory data analysis before cleaning the data. Option B says start by removing all rows with missing values. Option C says use automated data cleaning tools without examining the data. Option D says examine the data for errors or inconsistencies and address them systematically. Here, option D seems to be right, which says that examine the data for errors or inconsistencies and address them systematically. 13 question, which is based on your understanding comprehension of question, how we are going to comprehend that question. The question says that which of the following would be considered an artifact in the data cleaning process? Option A, missing values that cannot be recovered. Option B, a power outage that corrupts the data sets during acquisition. Option C, a systematic problem produced during the data cleaning process. Option D, errors in data that cannot be fixed by correlation methods. Here option C seems to be correct. It says that a systematic problem introduced during the data cleaning process. It is the correct answer. Now we are going to the 14th question, which is based on application. Question says that which data format is commonly used for structured data and can be easily processed in databases? A. JSON, B. CSV, C. XML, D. Audio files. A. Option number B seems to be correct, which is CSV. 15. Analysis based question. Question says that you are comparing two data sets. One contains a list of customer names and emails, and the other contains purchase histories. Which of the following would be most important to check before merging the data sets? A. Whether both data sets are CSV format. B. Whether the email addresses are consistently formatted in both data sets. C. Whether one data set is larger than the other. Option D. Whether both data sets contain missing values. Here, option B seems to be correct, which is whether the email addresses are consistently formatted in both data sets. Now we are moving to the other set of questions. Here we have a remember knowledge question. What is the main purpose of data imputation? A. To remove records with missing data. B. To estimate missing values based on available data. C. To detect outliers in the data set. To convert categorical data into numerical. Option B seems to be correct, is to estimate missing values based on available data. Question number 2, which says that which of the following methods is commonly used in outlier detection? A means clustering, Z score, random forest imputation, minimum maximum scaling. Option B is correct, which is Z score. Question number 3. Which statistical distribution is commonly used to model the number of successes in a fixed number of independent trials with the same probability of success? Option A, normal distribution. Option B, Poisson distribution. Option C, binomial distribution. Option D, power law distribution. Here, option C seems to be correct, which is binomial detection. Now we are moving to question number 2, which is based on comprehension. Question number 4 says that what does mean value imputation assume about the data when feeding missing values? A. Missing values should be replaced with a value that most accurately represents the missing features. B. Missing values are randomly distributed and can be replaced with a random number. Missing values should be filled using the values of the nearest data points. D. Missing values are best left unfilled and excluded from analysis. Option answer A is correct, which is missing values should be replaced with a value that most accurately represents the missing features. Which of the following is a common technique for filling missing values when using mean value imputation? A. Replace missing values with the mode of the data. B. Replace missing values with the random value. Replace missing values with the mean of the known values in the data set. Replace missing value using the nearest neighbor of each data point. C is the correct answer, which says that replace missing values with the mean of the known value in the data set. Question number C says, what is the bias variance trade-off in machine learning models? A. Trade-off between the accuracy and the computational complexity of the model. B. The trade-off between underfitting and overfitting, where increasing model complexity can reduce bias but increase variance. Option C. The trade-off between precision and recall in classification problems. Option D. The trade-off between supervised and unsupervised learning techniques. Here, option B seems to be correct, which is the trade-off between underfitting and overfitting, where increasing model complexity can reduce bias but increase variance. Now, the question number 7, which is based on application. If you are working with a data set where some numerical features have extreme values that appears to be errors, which of the following methods would be appropriate for outlier detection? A. Run a sanity check and examine data for outliers and perform linear regression on all features. Apply mean value imputation to the outliers. Use one-hot encoding to transform the outliers into category variables. A is seen to be the correct answer for this question. We says that A run a sanity check and examine data for outliers. Question number 8, which says that if your dataset contains a mixture of continuous and discrete features, and you need to scale the continuous features, which of the following techniques should you apply? A. Z-score scaling to normalize continuous feature, one-hot encoding for all features, random scale imputation for missing values, and option number D, silently reduction using PCA. Here, option A seems to be correct, which is Z-score scanning to normalize continuous features. Question number 9, which says that which of the following is a feature engineering technique used to handle categorical data? Option A, binning the data. Option B, mean value imputation. Option C, one-hot encoding. Option D, random value imputation. Here, option C seems to be correct, which is one-hot encoding. Question number 10, which is going to be the analysis based, it says that after performing data imputation using the mean, you notice a significant skew in your feature distribution. What would be then the appropriate next step? Option A, leave the data as is, since imputation with the mean is a widely accepted method. Option B, try imputing with the median to reduce the effect of skewness. Option C, remove the features from the data set to avoid skewness. And option D, apply one-hot encoding to transform the feature. Option B seems to be correct, which is to try imputing with the median to reduce the effect of skewness. Question number 11, which says that a data set with missing values contains both continuous and categorical data. Which of the following imputation techniques would be the most appropriate for the categorical variables? Option A, which is mean value imputation. Option B, heuristic based imputation. Option C, nearest neighbor imputation. Option D, one-hot encoding. Answer B seems to be that this is heuristic based imputation. In a linear regression model, if the coefficient of a predictor variable is 0, what does this imply about the relationship between the predictor and the response variable? Here, option C seems to be correct, which is there is no linear relationship. Now we have the question number 13, which is an evaluation based. You are using feature engineering to improve our machine learning model. Which of the following strategies could help to improve the model performance? Option A, ignoring domain knowledge when creating new features. Option B, reducing the number of features by removing all continuous variables. Option C, creating interaction features such as the product of two important variables. Option D, using only the raw input data without transformation or scaling. Option C seems to be correct, which is creating interaction features such as the product of two important variables. Question number 14. One conduct feature engineering for a machine learning model, which of the following would be considered best practice? Create as many features as possible to increase the complexity of the model. B. Transform the data and using domains, range, and all. Yes, it is the right answer. We know that. Question number 15. You are building a model to predict housing prices and you are using a parametric model. Here, option B seems to be correct because the relationship between the feature and output is linear and fixed. We have been taught in class. This is a very normal question, simple question. Question number 16, which is based on synthesis. If you want to convert a continuous variables into category variables with three categories, young, middle-aged, and old, which technique would be used to perform this transformation? A, being the continuous variable. Yes, it is the right option. Question number 17. You are building a classification model and you are encountering performances issues due to the large size of data set. You decide to implement K-fold cross-validation. What step would be take next? A, use bootstrapping to improve the estimation of your model. No, not this one. Option B, split the data into K equal size folds, train on K1 folds and validate on the remaining fold. Yes, this is the right option. Question number 18. To reduce the complexity of linear regression model, you decide to use feature selection. Which of the following methods would be appropriate? A. Lasso regression L1 regularization. B. Principal component analysis PCA. C. Both A and B. D. Gradient descent. Option C, which is both A and B, is seems to be correct because last regression and principal component it both deals with that questions only. Now we have 11 knowledge question, which is more frequently asked. We have the other questions too, but we have covered at least 50 questions. So it is the conclusion video, and we are moving to the next video. I will upload in the coming days where I will discuss the end semester question paper. Solution of the question paper, the case study which has been given by sir. We are going to discuss that. For the more such updates, for more such videos, stay tuned with my YouTube channel, and I will surely upload the whole solution of that question paper, the whole from up to down. I will explain in a theoretical in a very easy language. I will make you understand the solution of that question paper. Thank you for watching carefully. Like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel. Meet you in the next video.